Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Car! Body slam!
way you guys address yourselves. It's so artistic, so original. And there's the first puck drop of the game. Let's get this game going. He's in! And the puck is knocked away. Run! Go! Let's one go! That one didn't give much trouble. Shoots one.
Have it!
Stopped by the keeper. Nice save. Go! He shoots it. He's in. Knocked away. He's putting on a clinic in terms of puck possession. It's all him right now. And catches nothing but air. Tough break, friend. He scores! That goal is #1 of the game. Chalk it up. Red players try to protect the lead, but man, is it close. And catches nothing but air. Tough break, friend. Big chance! Scores! Just more magic from his bag of tricks. Red's got the lead in this one, but not by much. Keep it steady. Here he goes! He's just not letting that go. The puck has been on his stick for a while. The intensity heats up as the clock ticks down. Hold on to your mitts. You wired that shot. Tack it on the scoreboard. There it is, the final horn. Everyone came out and gave it their all in that game of ones, and it made for an entertaining brand of hockey. Congrats to our winner for filling the net and walking away with the victory. Way to go.
and they pick up the win. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to sit there and be Debbie Downer here at a moment like this, but I will say, based on what I'm seeing from the kid, I want to see more. You know, it's not to say that he's been bad, but I just want to see him take that next step. That, you know what, you're here for a reason. Show us what you got, kid. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Habs took to the ice to lock up with the Sabres. Montreal puts up a strong defensive front when it mattered most, and they get the win. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about leaving us. You know, for a lot of people, we're still on rookie goal watch, right? Come on, I can put a little more added effect there for the next time I do this if the drought continues. But going into this one, you know the kid's got to be feeling it, right? I mean, to go this long without scoring your first NHL goal, he's due. And everybody keeps telling him that, right? I'm sure the coaches are telling him that. I'm sure his teammates are telling him that. But at some point in time, he's got to do it. Maybe he just needs some puck luck, right? A puck to go off his leg, off his shin pad, off a skate, whatever it may be. But he needs some luck, and he probably wants to get it sooner rather than later. Some of the other keys to the game we're looking at. So what's the approach when you get to the rink on a day where it's a big game here, Razor?
Well, everybody does it different. Like, the rookie wants to get there. He's one of those guys who gets there way early. He likes to sit and quiet, contemplate. Other guys like noise around them. Myself, I stayed closer to the room.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports coverage of the NHL. We're in the Twin Cities here in Minnesota tonight, and we are ready to get wild. Quick feed to Johansson. Long pass up ahead to center.
That stretch pass was a beauty, James.
The Oilers have it now. With some open space at center. And now it's over to Taves. Solid check to slow him down. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. There's the score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound. Edmonton's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Takes the feed. They gain the zone from the left side. Cutting to the front of the net. And he comes up big with the stick save. Getting all of it with the paddle.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle.
It's go time. And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. We don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking a risk of injury.
Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And he slides it quickly to Bouchard. Does it again with the stop.
Well, he has been under siege and loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Fleury. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back at period number 2 in no time. Sends it quickly to Johansson. Minnesota's got the puck. Takes the feed.
He's a rookie. He's hunting down his first goal.
Scores! Well, there it is. The rookie finally gets his first in the league.
And he can take a huge sigh of relief now, James. And it's not that the coaches are placing that expectation on him to score. He's doing it to himself. And you know, with every shift, every game, he wants it more and more. And the stick was getting a little bit tight there. Now he can just settle in and relax. Well, the dream is realized, James. Welcome to the show, kid, as he gets his first career goal.
Cheryl, you coach a lot of young hockey players. As a coach, what goes through your mind seeing a young player like that get his first goal?
Well, you can see how excited the entire bench, including the coaches, for him, James, because you know the hard work and the sacrifice it is to get to this level, and then you get that first goal under your belt, the moment that you've dreamt of. Everyone is aware of how it feels, so you're transcending that. You're feeling it for him.
Edmonton's got control of the puck. Oh, he got puddled by Skinner.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Moves it up. And he takes the feed. Looks to make a play over to Bouchard.
Make a change, make a change.
And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in.
Change up, change up.
Puck grab by Kane. Carlin Bain, where do we find you in the building tonight?
Downstairs at ice level where I always am, James. And you know what? It was a great sight to see tonight when the rookie scored his first goal after going a few games scoreless here. And fans trying not to panic, but now they are stoked. James, back upstairs.
Everybody just needs to chill every once in a while. There's his scores! That's his first of the year!
I don't care what anyone says, James. When you get on the score sheet, there's a little bit of relief that sets in. Your stick gets a little bit lighter, and you play a little freer.
The Oilers want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. McDavid's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Takes a shot, and he had the answer on that one. And they continue to apply pressure here. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. That opportunity's rejected. Minnesota's got it across the line. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Stetcher. Puck scooped up by Hyman. He says, let's get physical on that play. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go.
Line change.
Edmonton's got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Draisaitl. Pokes it away in his own end. And now it's grabbed by Hyman. Puck picked up by Goudreau. And he takes the pass. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The Oilers move to the offensive zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Now a quick pass to Stetcher. Left side made by Fleury. Great forecheck by McDavid. Slides the puck down low. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Here's a short pass to Johansson. Quick stop by Skinner.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Quick pass over to Goudreau. Minnesota's on the attack. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
It is all over. Edmonton's puck pursuit tonight was at another level here, Cheryl.
It really was, and also their shot selection. What I mean by that is they didn't get any or very many blocks. And that's
Finally, there you go, everybody. We can all collectively get off this kid's back. As we were wondering where this first goal was going to come, we finally seen it. The kid's finally got it. He lights the lamp, and boy, oh boy, you can only imagine how much easier he's breathing after taking those two giant anvils off his respective shoulders with that goal. All right, some of the other things that kind of stood out from this one. Hard to sit there and nitpick one individual performance when it was the team losing like they did, but the rookie last night kind of looking just that, Ray.
Yeah, he did for sure. And, you know, the coaches will get to him right away about this. And there's some video to look at just individually about his performance. And I think one of the teaching points becomes you can still be effective on a night you don't have your A game. But as a player, you've got to figure out what that is. And for the rookie, I mean, he hasn't played many games in this league. He doesn't know how to be an effective player when the puck's not on his stick all the time. And that doesn't mean chasing the puck around.
Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Caps were on the road up against the Devils. New Jersey pulverized the competition with this one. Lots more to get to on the ice. Stay with us, everybody. Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Wild played on the road against the Flyers. Minnesota terrorized the goalie with a monster offensive display. The Rangers were looking to steal 2 against the Oilers. The New York Rangers tightened it up late when they needed to most, and they pick up the 2 points. The Blues took to the ice to battle the Flames. Calgary toughed this one out and get the 2 points and the win. The story on the ice continues in a moment. You know what? And that's a great point, and thank you very much for the call there, Jackson. And you know, when you look at some of the players out there and the young players in the league that are making people take notice, I think you have to look at him and what he has done so far in his early steps in the National Hockey League. You know, up front, he's finding a way to the net. He's finding a way to engage. You know, he's also showing a two-way game. And for young players, you don't see that often. That usually takes a lot longer. And I've been really impressed from what I've seen from this young man in his early steps in his career in the National Hockey League. All right, back to the phones we go. We've got Dylan on line 5. Hey, Dylan. Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Knights were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Kings. Vegas pounded home the winner in overtime. The Rangers had a tall order to fill as they tried to take 2 on the road against the Canucks. Vancouver torched the opposition in overtime, and they come away with the extra point. The Senators were hoping to play spoiler against the Penguins. Pittsburgh poked out a victory in a tight one. Don't even think about touching that dial or touching that button. We've got plenty more on the ice, and that's next. And I want to say this. I want to go back to the whole notion and the conversation about the sophomore slump, because from what I've seen so far in his second year, that does not exist. Does not exist so far from this young forward, right? I mean, he shows up and he competes, and the consistency in his game. Look, it's a long season. I get it. And a lot can happen between now and the finish line. But to me right now, the idea of a sophomore slump, yeah, preposterous. How does that sound, all right? Is that convincing enough for you? Preposterous. I just love that word. But anyway, no sophomore slump here, okay? Let's move on. Back to the phones we go. Levi, how are you? All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Sabres were looking to steal 2 points against the Flyers. Buffalo tore it up, and did they ever in the extra frame, winning in overtime. The Stars were hoping to take a bite out of the Flames. Dallas pulverizes the opposition with a big offensive night. The Blues faced off against the Avalanche. St. Louis tightened it up late when they needed to most, and they pick up the 2 points. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Opening face-off just moments away. The Devils have it now. Quick pass to Holla. Knocked away. Toss up the puck after that hit. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Minnesota's got the puck here in the open ice. On the doorstep, backhander. Turn that one aside.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
to the point. Fires it. Scores! The Devils strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Devils will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Tremendous stop by Gustafsson. Poked away by Marino. Sends it over. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Minnesota's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Dumps the puck in. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. And that shot dies in traffic. Moves it to Holtz. Feeds it over on the rush. And that goes wide.
And he works so hard to get to the middle of the ice and to get that scoring chance, and he just blows it wide.
Quick feed to Holla. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. He's really turned it up a notch now. Big time collision there. Shot! Oh, what a save on the play! And look at this tremendous puck movement here. Trying to get it out. And they finally get off their heels and get it out. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. The Devils will play it from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Holla's going to play it against the half wall. The Wild have the puck in their own zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Kähkönen. Into the corner of the attacking area. With the blast. And somehow he hangs on.
Spurgeon's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Smart defensive play there. Trying to shake the defender. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous! The Devils now leaded by a pair here early in this second period.
Well, they've been rewarded for their efforts to start this game. They've controlled the pace of play, and they've held the majority of the shots.
New Jersey's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. The Wild have the puck in the open ice. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. Minnesota's looking to break out. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. New Jersey's got it now. On the attack along the boards. Glove save.
Gustafsson's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Poked away in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Makes a save. Colin Cole under pressure. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
New Jersey's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Denies that opportunity. Minnesota's penalty killers get a hold of it.
They put the puck into the offensive end. Slides it quickly to Bratt. Tries to get the puck over to Hughes. And he takes the feed. And a strong effort on that play. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Minnesota's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Slides it over with pace to Hamilton. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Loses his balance on the play. Heischer's working it around in the corner. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Takes a shot. Great save by Gustafsson. Scores! And the power play comes up big again.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts to one, they hit the other.
The Devils look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. The Devils have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Passes it to Goudreau. Works it across to Middleton. Through center along the wing. Quick pass to Meyer. And here's a pass to Hughes. Takes a shot. And they score. And, you know, I would just say this with the kid, all right? I appreciate the call there, Barry, but I would look, he had a tough night. And if you're not going to generate offensively, you've got to find a way to still help the club defensively, and he did not do that on this night. You know, you look at the numbers from a plus-minus standpoint, they weren't pretty, no points on the score sheet either. And, you know, hey, not to say he's the reason why... All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Devils were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Blues. St. Louis peppered the opposition goaltender early and often winning big. The Flyers took to the ice for a collision with the Sabres. Buffalo... Welcome to Minnesota, the state of hockey. Whether it's high school, college, pros, they love hockey here. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. Slides it across to Middleton. Moves behind the net. Scores on the wraparound. That was Dick's Red Christmas present style.
It really was. You don't know where the goaltender is, and you don't have to know exactly how much space you have. You just tucks it in the post. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Past the midway mark in this period. Minnesota's up 1-0. And off the face-off, they take possession. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Wheeler. Oh, what a hitter on the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle. Shoulder to shoulder. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Panarin's third eye zone ability means he can distribute the puck so well.
comes an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Quick feed to Bogosian. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Great poke by Foligno. And he can't hang on after that hit. Throws it in. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, and a board. Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah, if you're the one that's underneath and on the ice, you want to take your 5-minute ticket and march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest. Coming off a heated battle like that, it's important to allow those emotions to just simmer so they can cool off in the penalty box for 5 minutes, get some rest and some water.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. Gets the puck over to Lafreniere. New York's got it along the wall. Quick feed down low and makes the save. Quick feed to Sabinajad. Denies him again. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And that's blocked in traffic. He was locked in there.
Oh, he's one of the best in the game in terms of that butterfly position, and once he drops, he's so agile to be able to slide across the net. Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
New York's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Minnesota's going to start with possession here to kick off this period as they are shorthanded. Oh, great read on the play.
New York's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's a 2-1 hockey game. New York's won the draw, and they'll go to work.
Ozone face-off, James.
Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Handles the pass.
Now the puck's on his stick. He's still waiting for his first. Will he get it today?
Minnesota's looking for an open lane out front. And a stick break setup. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Cuts into the paint. Decides to think about it. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Passes over to Wheeler. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Well, as play continues. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. This goal is a reminder of how fast the game actually is played, James. I mean, you get an opportunity at one end. Everyone is pushing for the goal. When you miss, though, the quick counter, the speed in transition, is what makes the difference. But you got to capitalize at the other end, and that's exactly
Interesting conversation right now being had on the bench with the coach and the young rookie.
Well, sometimes when the team doesn't have anything going for them, you got to do something different. So the coach is turning to the rookie, and often it's one shift that can have an impact and can change the temperature of the game. And this coach is asking the rookie to do it.
The Wild have gone ahead by 1 here in the third.
They're going to have to stay on their toes and continue to play aggressive, James. That's how they got the lead. Listen, there's not much runway left, but you don't want to give up any opportunities on the other side of the puck either.
And now he angles it across to Foligno. Minnesota's on the attack. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Sends it quickly to Miller. Good hit to bump him off the puck.
Fleury's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
From right out of midair, he bats it down. Taken by Middleton. And now he moves it quickly to Hartman. With possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Foligno. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. And on a night like this, relief is spelled W-I-N.
That certainly is, James. No one feels better than that entire group as...
Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Blue Shirts were in a dogfight on the road up against the Wild. Minnesota perseveres in this one, and they get the victory. The freshman simply sensational, and here's how the game winner sounded. All sorts of pressure in the offensive end. Here's a chance. Scores! Nookie, nookie, it's the rookie scoring! All right, checking in on some of the other action around the league tonight. The Lightning paired up with the Senators. Tampa Bay takes this one in the shootout, and the extra point to go with it. The Jets were on the road to take on the Coyotes. Winnipeg pulls this one out in the shootout. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. We continue our conversation here with Ray Ferraro on the show. The Calder. A lot of people are asking, is the rookie here in the conversation? I feel like I know what your answer is.
Who's asking that? I mean, he's not in the conversation. I mean,
Yeah.
look around the league at the way some of these other rookies have played, and man, he's just dipped his toe in the water. It looks a little bit too fast for him, but it's the first month of the season, James. There's a long time to go.
Yeah, I mean, limited ice time as well. It just has not shone brightly compared to some of the others out there as well. I would totally agree with that. Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Blue Jackets took on the Panthers. Columbus took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. The Lightning played on the road against the Maple Leafs. Tampa put on a show in this one, winning big. The Oilers went toe-to-toe on the road against the Canucks. Edmonton treated everyone to a magical offensive display, and they come away with the win. Time for a quick break, but we got a lot more coming up on the ice next. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Sens took to the road to match up with the Maple Leafs. Toronto played a tight one, and they were able to pull it out in the end. The Panthers were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Capitals. Washington topples the opposition thanks to coming up big in the shootout. The Kings were hoping to fly high on the road against the Golden Knights. Los Angeles partied it up with a big offensive display. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Wild paired up with the Rangers. Minnesota terrorized their opponents with a big offensive night. The Blackhawks were in tough with the Lightning. Chicago pulls one out in a tightly contested affair. The Yotes look to run roughshod over the Blues. Arizona too much to handle in the shootout as they come away with the win. We got to take a quick break, but we got a lot more coming your way next. I'll be very curious to see how the youngster goes into his sort of baptism of fire with this rivalry. I mean, you think of the history between these two teams, no love lost between either side. The fans always get amped up for this one. This is going to be a different adjustment for the intensity as to what this youngster's going to be used to from some of the other games that he has played to this point. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really curious to see how he responds to the challenge here. So, Ray, what's the magic formula for the latest edition of the biggest game of the year?
Oh, man, there's no formula, James. Everybody does it the way that they do it. Sometimes you get to the rink way early, but it's by accident. You have nothing to do with the hotel, so you just jump on the early bus, and you're sitting around, and then you realize, I got to go play. That's when you play best.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Dallas gains a hold of it. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Middleton. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And he takes the dish. The Wild have it in their own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. How did he stop that one? While we have a moment in the action, let's check in with tonight's pound for pound. Cheryl?
This is going to be a highly entertaining game, James, because when you're a rookie, you know all of the rookies in the league, and you know who you're fighting against to try and get that coveted Calder trophy. And guess what? Tonight it's a showdown. Let the game begin.
The Stars move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Carla Bay, you out there in the building tonight?
I'm out here, James. It's intense. I don't know if you can feel it upstairs. It's a rivalry game. We know what those are about, and so do the fans, but it's the rookies' first time playing this team. Back upstairs.
It is feisty up here. Even some of the media guys are throwing elbows up here tonight. As play rolls on. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Picked up along the wall by Heiskanen. Dishes it to Tanev. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. Minnesota's got the puck. That's moved up ahead. He got all of that hit on the play. Slides the puck across to Tanev. Here's a short pass to Hintz. Center and feed! And that doesn't connect. Minnesota's moving it up the ice. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
His shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, Minnesota's ahead 1-0. The Stars win it in the defensive zone. Minnesota's got the puck behind the net. Here he is, wristed on net. Denies him! Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Off the crossbar! Stones him with the blocker. Quick pass to Zuccarello. Receives the pass. Oh, what a stop by Wedgwood.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Stones him in front.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program,
Second period set to get underway. Quick pass over to Kyle. We got a penalty coming. Yeah, you can see this one coming, Cheryl.
Yeah, and you hate to see this, James. A player down, never the look you want, but you also know that it has to be responded for. There has to be action when a guy's on the ice.
Well, a spirited scrap comes to an end with the takedown.
I think he might be relieved as they head to the ice as he was taking a thrashing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
A little bit of teamwork goes a long way, guys, and we know this power play unit's ranked toward the bottom of the league, but they were successful with it so far tonight. Second power play is on the ice right now, and let's see what happens with this one.
4 minutes, 38 seconds.
Moves it to Bogosian. Takes it at center. Easily turned aside with a pad save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Minnesota's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. The Stars win the draw here in their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that's a smart heads-up play by Foligno. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. Grabs it in his own end. Dallas has the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Dallas jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Faxa. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Minnesota's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work. And that
concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. The Wild have taken possession in their own end. Quick feed to Faksa. Oh, a clutch save! And that's off a stick. That's off a stick. Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. Way too much congestion blocks that. Great chance and an even better save. What pressure here in the offensive end. Minnesota's across the blue line. The Stars will play the puck from behind the net. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. The Stars will play it in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Taken along the wall by Foligno. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Despite the valiant effort, the losing streak will continue to show.
Yeah, and this is a real tough one to handle, especially when you...
What a night. Love the intensity of this rivalry. And I'll tell you what, love the way the kids showed up in a big-time effort when you're not sure how certain kids are going to respond in these types of games and environments, right? He was right there in the thick of it, the intensity, and turned up his game another level. You love to see that in a young player because you know what you got here going forward, right? Really impressed. Liked his game. Another area that I was also really impressed with. We continue our conversation with Ray Ferraro. Hey, a lot of people still wanting to buzz about the rookie. I think they've been waiting for a little bit more, waiting for that breakout moment there, Razor. What are you seeing? Another pointless night for him.
I do see a player struggling in the offensive zone. Like he made some bad decisions with the puck. Like he had more time. He's like impatient. And when you really feel it, you can hold the puck and you look for that extra play. And he's not doing that. But I've been slightly encouraged with the fact that he doesn't cheat when he doesn't have the puck. He's trying to play in a system, trying to be a relied upon player. And the one thing that's important when you're young is if you're not.
Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Cats were on the road to take on the Ducks. Florida put on a show offensively in the win. The Sabres had their hands full with the Jets. Buffalo takes this one in a nail-biter. The Maple Leafs had an on-ice collision with the Red Wings. Detroit puts in a full 60-minute effort to pull this one out. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Wild played a game against the Senators. Ottawa turns in a complete effort, and it's enough to pick up the win. The Blue Jackets were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Capitals. Washington put up a strong fight, and they do enough to get the win. The Islanders battled it out against the Flames. The New York Islanders took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us.
period left to play. The Leafs lead this one 2-0. And they win that neutral zone draw. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Gets the puck in deep. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Leafs have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Gaudreau's quick stick off the draw wins possession.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Passes it over to Foligno. Intercepted in the offensive end by Kemp. Gaudreau's lugging the puck. Minnesota's got it from behind the net. Gaudreau's got control of the puck in the corner. Wrist shot from the slot. Samsonov's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. The Leafs have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Toronto's taken possession in their own end. Nylander's got the puck along the wing. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Nice poke check. Slick feed. Shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. A shot. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Foligno. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Feeds it across. And he shuts the ball on that.
Marner's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Can't get a hold of that pass. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. There he is on the backhand. Makes a save again.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Lets it go. Stops it with a glove. Goaltender covers it up, and they're going to go. Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Sends it over to Yarncroke. Poked away in the neutral zone by Foligno. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. Moves it quickly over to Yarncroke. Nice feed from the right wing. Makes his presence known on the ice. Passes on over to Gaudreau. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Looks to get the puck over to Lilgren. The Leafs carried along the wall. Somebody feed. And that's off target. Steps into it. Puts it just wide of the net. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Across the line. 2 periods down, and there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Slides it quickly to Foligno. Gain momentum up along the side. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Joey's going to get 2 for charging. Another chance here on the man advantage.
6 minutes, 53 seconds.
Tries to feed it across. Pushes it across to Tavares. Here's a chance. Oh, great save right there on the play. Hammers it on net. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. Minnesota's been chasing this game right from the beginning of it, James. Right from the start of the game, they weren't ready to play. And even when you put in effort, they just weren't able to get any momentum going their way.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession. And that's broken up by Bertuzzi. And that's broken up. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Turn that chance aside. Here's a short pass to Liljegren. Levels it with the hit. Takes the pass from the left wing. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Looks to pass it to Bogosian. Plays the puck up ahead. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And there's the final horn, bringing this one up